Huh. Yahoo! Brace yourselves.
Never imagined well, Paimon believes, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. She said we needed to reach the end of, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good. Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your You're right. After all, everything that followed, all the... Yeah, Paimon bet well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the animal and Paimon doesn't think... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone else. Let's see what she has to say.
Let's play!
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets. All from my... I should have put a story here. Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Copy of each invoice is
I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me. As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me.
Come on, traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered. Oh. Hello. Oh, is there anything I can...
We wanted to ask, how do...
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Great! We came to the...
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly...
It was in leaving Inazuma. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put after I'd escaped their clutches. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't... that's right. I escaped...
What a horrible journey!
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so...
Kanjo...
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so... What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to... You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing... And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. But if you really are set on going...
The raft idea...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have... Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right! Paimon's sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's...
Then there's no time to lose.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating...
Huh? The fragrance of what?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name. I prefer... This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically...
No, I can't argue with that. Oh.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be... So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone... Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, you must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
But we didn't come here.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that... Get this. It's a...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can...
Is there really such thing as a masterless
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of...
Yeah, we're interested in getting to...
Inazuma? You?
Well, why didn't you say so, Inazuma? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision.
You just want him to take part in your...
What's wrong with that?
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before...
What in the world does this really mean? Yahoo!
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Brace yourselves! Hoo! Ha! Hup! Yahoo! Ha! Huh! Huh? Here we go! we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. You said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then it'll allow just anyone. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns... Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard of...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock...
Uh-huh.
What? You... Nonsense! Have you been living... Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did...
Uh-huh. But for us, even for our 5 treasure hoard...
I'll see you in the arena. But I...
Hi there! Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quick...
This master of yours must be pretty incredible.
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. And his skills are... You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's to the Ling Shan clan. He teaches a special...
Force disperse?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the... For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting...
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for 8...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want...
But here we are, having trained under him directly. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we...
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the
See you in the...
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash? If so, seems I found myself.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous success. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to... I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and... You don't... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, did I...
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer?
I have to ask, aren't you the trap? Oh, it's really hit.
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the right.
Oh, I wonder.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter. Really? But from what I've heard.
Yep, he's still.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure great. It's just a formality for you, of course, but so far I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you.
Yeah, put that down.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the. Right, you're right. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto.
There's another prize!
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract.
But why would anyone want to go?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then. Well, I'm sure a great hero has. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are.
Hey, so, even though you don't have a vision, most people. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be. Alright, it should.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to. Good. Then please.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Impressive.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So, come on. We all know you've got a wide
All right. Let me think. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking, you know, a lot of competitors, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people, so I'm putting you straight through to—
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level...
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the... We're finally here, folks.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get... You may well be stronger than him, but this should very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the. I do not doubt your abilities.
Relax. My guy's at the top.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. It's so scary. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment, if you had a vision,
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine? I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up?
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses, and
Wow!
if you have the chance in the future, please come.
By the way,
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But so don't get
there he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with fit. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
Oh, all right then. Hope you're better.
Thanks, I'll do my...
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that you're not but you were quick to adapt and managed to. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
He's right. I guess not using your elemental powers
We wanted to ask about who our opponent was.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he is. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal. I haven't properly introduced.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But
It is true that I am versed both in literary and. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I'm. Given your talents.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from monsters.
you betcha. Wait a second. We never told.
Does one not? However, there is only so much that can be discerned. Come with me. Some.
Get them!
Race you! Race you!
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single.
Paimon knew that you were hinting.
That's right. If the other contenders were, if I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your. When I talk about that which I see or hear, since a young age I have been attuned. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities are negligible to think a human could wield the element, and not to mention your incredibly complex.
Hey, stop about
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined element? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned?
Aw, it's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and honestly, even Paimon does.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods, and however, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I... Now then.
Windblade!
Let's play! Think you can get away?
Nice and spiked. La 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 la. Huh, I'll protect us. Huh? 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 Huh?
Brace yourselves. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Brace yourselves.
Luba, get them!
With the wind!
Help! My dinner is attacking me!
Time for takeoff.
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Yahoo!
Your skills in battle are Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and he relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the The world is a truly mysterious place.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you?
I desire to know what meaning vision and what influences the god's decision. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any question. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their... Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been...
She sounds less like an archon and...
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues... Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within it...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro... With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about it.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start by making urine. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the We've seen many exciting battles. Now, I'd like to introduce our first. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile. And the mere
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed. But today's final. As for our other combatant. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we... Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal?
We don't know when it was taken. I never...
No need to worry. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my...
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer...
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on...
Come with me. I can sense the...
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
Windblade!
No escape!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Here we go.
No escape!
Think you can get away? Let's play. Yeah.
Boba, get them!
Windblade!
Can't run from death!
I'll keep this close.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Brace yourself.
Let's dance.
Freeze! Freeze!
Hey, ouchie.
I got careless.
Ready? Ready, steady, go!
You're open!
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Have a little taste!
Wind blade!
Let the show begin.
Free!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I...
This has nothing to do with visions. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, In other words, you failed.
You...
But most disappointing of all, it appears that the vision doesn't respond to...
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. But after all I went through to get it, I think not. I know an empty threat when I... Fine. But you'd better mean it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is...
Huh?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go...
I never would have guessed you could... If this is where talking gets me, then forget!
Just you watch! Here's something special!
Yahoo! What?
Just you watch!
Think you can get away? Here we go!
No! No! Do what you want, but
He has persevered. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you. Such willingness is...
No, no. No need for that. Thank you for...
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it!
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while... When people are forced into a corner, that is when they're great... But unfortunately... Yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless vision After seeing you command multiple... Come, why don't you give it a try? I see. So you... No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and...
Kazuha!
All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for...
Huh? Did Beto...
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang. But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crown.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a...
Huh? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate...
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given...
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of...
Hold on a second. You're saying...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, in the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes you'll find...
Thank you. May both... One final word of warning.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard... Now that I think about it, it's been quite...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beto will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Captain Beto sent me to come get you.
Seems Beto is...
Of course! There are many things that the...
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey before you leads to the height until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssos.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see...
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyan Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Just following orders.
You find all these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only... We set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.